Damascus on the brink of disaster. Isaiah chapter 17 verses 1 to 3. The oracle concerning Damascus. Behold, Damascus is about to be removed from being a city and will become a fallen ruin. The current crisis in Syria has seen some atrocious attacks, and you can understand why the UN and the world nations want to intervene. Since 2011, the country has been gripped by civil war, with much of the fighting taking place in Damascus and Aleppo. Damascus also features in a Bible prophecy. See, Damascus will cease to be a city and will become a heap of ruins. Her towns will be deserted forever. They will be places for flocks which will lay down, and no one will make them afraid. The fortresses will disappear from the towns of Israel, and the kingdom from Damascus. Isaiah chapter 17 verses 1 to 3. The prophets Amos and Jeremiah have prophesied concerning the fate of Damascus. See Amos chapter 1 verses 3 to 5 and Jeremiah chapter 49 verses 23 to 27. Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 27. And I will kindle a fire in the wall of Damascus, and it shall consume the palaces of Ben-Hadad, the royal title of the kings of Syria, the country's authoritarian leader, President Bashar Assad. It would appear that ultimately Damascus will be destroyed. Whether this is by civil war, airstrikes, invasion or occupation, we do not know, but the future for Damascus is not good. The magnitude of the death and destruction of the last 6 years is staggering, and yet there is more to come. There will be an explosive climax in Syria. In fact, the climax will be that explosive that Damascus will cease to be a city. All the government in Syria will be wiped out, and the nation in effect will come to an end. How do we know this? Well, read Isaiah chapter 17 verses 1 to 3, and it tells you exactly what is coming. Look, the city of Damascus will disappear. It will become a heap of ruins. Flocks will lie down in the streets, with no one to chase them away. The fortified towns of Israel will also be destroyed, and the royal power of Damascus will end. All that remains of Syria will share the fate of Israel's departed glory. So this verse, the fortified towns of Israel will also be destroyed, and the royal power of Damascus will also end. Therefore, the overthrow of Damascus is linked closely with the invasion of the land of Israel, spoken of in Ezekiel chapter 38. Interpreting Bible prophecy is a complicated affair. Don't be surprised if in the future we see more unrest in Syria with the destruction of Damascus, the enemies of Israel to the north attacking Israel, the allies of Israel moving in to protect her. We cannot predict the exact time frame when this will happen, but according to the Bible it will happen. And then, well, again according to the Bible, Jesus Christ will return to the earth to set up his Father's kingdom. World events seem to be indicating that these prophecies are also coming true right before our eyes. So, are you ready to meet Jesus?